Hello, friends. Have there been moments in your life when you wonder, how did I end up here? You look at your current state and it seems like there isn't a lot going on right for you. You're often under stress. There is always work to do, bills to pay, and you seem like you just cannot catch a break. You don't really like your job or your boss, and at best tolerate your colleagues. You want to change things around. You believe this is the moment that enough is enough. I am glad you feel that way because this video is going to give you the tool to change your life. Welcome to Life Unblocked, a channel where we look to inspire you one video at a time. Today we are going to talk about the hooponopono technique. This technique is going to help you remove the impurities in your subconscious mind, change the energy you emit as a person, and pave the way for you to use manifestation to choose a better life. Now you might be wondering, what does she mean by impurities? You see, feelings like anger, resentment, and loss are the negative thoughts that cause the impurities of the mind. When you feel these feelings in a consistent manner, then you start spiraling into self-pity and you start to resent everything that happens around you. You blame the world for your problems and you take no accountability for what happens in your life. You accept that this unfair life is what has been bestowed upon you and you do nothing to change it. The hooponopono technique is the healing mantra that is going to make these impurities go away. By employing the words that constitute the hooponopono technique, you are going to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Hooponopono means moving things back to balance. Now, before I tell you the 4 phrases that constitute the hooponopono technique, I am going to explain the mechanics of how this technique works. I am doing this on purpose because if you do not understand the mechanics and see the value that they bring, you might think that these 4 phrases are so simple and so commonplace that they carry no real meaning. Number 1. Accountability. Every day from the time we get up, we communicate a great deal. We talk to our family, our colleagues, and more than anybody, we talk to ourselves. But if our thoughts are negative ones, such as, I do not know this, I cannot do it, I am a loser, I don't get anything that I desire, I am incapable, I don't have good luck, then even without our knowledge, we are conveying the negative thoughts to our subconscious mind, convincing it that we are like that. The result of all of this is that whatever negative thought we had becomes our life. Instead, if you start speaking about yourself positively, such as, I am capable of learning this, I can do this, I will definitely win, I can create my own success, then your life will shape itself in the manner that you like. You experience positive changes right in front of your eyes. The mechanics of how it happens is, as we said before, the things we think and speak about ourselves get imprinted in our subconscious mind. Thoughts become things, so it is imperative to remove the negativity in your subconscious mind and replace it with positive thoughts. This will result in reshaping your life the way that you want. The tool to do so is hooponopono. The first step to changing your life is to take accountability for what happens to you. When you take accountability, you are more aware of what happens within you. You take conscious efforts to make the changes in your thoughts and actions. In other words, your energy changes. When this happens, you begin to emit a different energy, which then resonates with everything around you. It attracts certain things and repels others. By changing energy into a positive one, you now attract more positive changes and repel the negative ones away. In other words, you are manifesting changes onto your lives. So, hooponopono can also be described as a powerful law of attraction technique. Number 2. Forgiveness. Once you have taken accountability for your life, you realize that your current being is a accumulation of your thoughts over the years. Your subconscious does not know the difference between what is right and what isn't. But it is great at recording the events that have happened in the past. Unfortunately, a higher percentage of these events have been you talking negatively about yourself. And that's not resulted well for you, has it? When you realize this truth, you begin to feel more negative feelings of anger, loss, and resentment. These are the negative thoughts that you want to avoid. So, hooponopono technique incorporates the act of forgiving yourself and healing yourself for the things that happened to you in the past until this day, today, that resulted in where you are. So Hooponopono is also a forgiveness mantra. Number 3 and 4, gratitude and love. Once you take accountability for yourself and forgiven yourself for it, you have successfully removed the negativity. The next stage of Hooponopono is to replace the negativity with positive thoughts and to manifest the positive changes you want in your life. Gratitude and love are the best methods to achieve this positivity, as they help you focus on the abundance that is bestowed upon you and teach you to be kind and loving to yourself. Now that we have understood the mechanics of Hooponopono, here are the 4 magic phrases to use. As I said before, these 4 phrases are so easy. You are going to be the champion of the Hooponopono technique in the next 10 seconds. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. There you go. Simple, isn't it? Yet the fundamental difference between how we usually use these phrases and the Hooponopono technique is the direction in which we use these phrases. Whereas in common usage we say these to others, here we are directing these phrases to ourselves. When you say I am sorry, you take accountability for the mistakes that you have done to yourself. By saying this, those things that were bothering you for a long time will start to dissipate away from you. Your acceptance of yourself will increase, and you will realize your past mistakes. By saying I'm sorry, you are not only taking the accountability for your life, but also saying goodbye to your ego. Phrase number 2, which is, please forgive me. This phrase puts forth a request to the universe and helps you overcome the negative thoughts. When you tell the universe, please forgive me, you have accepted that negative thoughts exist in you and you will get help from the universe to overcome these negative thoughts. Think of it as a simple button to delete these negative thoughts away. Once the negativity is gone, we move towards the positive thought side. Phrase 3 is saying thank you for all the good things that happen to us and our lives. We can see, hear, talk, walk, get access to timely food, we have a beautiful family, we have a lot more for us to be thankful for. By doing this, instead of speaking of the lack in life, you will focus on the good in life. You will start to feel whole and satisfied. So practice saying thank you. Finally, the most important phrase of them all, I love you. Before you tell others how much you love them, you have to realize how much you love yourself. The extent of your love for others is dependent on your extent of your love for yourself. When you start loving your life becomes beautiful. From that very moment, you begin to feel blessed and you start to appreciate all the good things that happen to you. The amalgamation of these 4 phrases is the Hooponopono technique. Once you have removed the negative thoughts and replaced them with positive ones, you can now start asking the universe to provide you with all the good that you want for your life. Being grateful and appreciative of all the good that comes to your life will create that virtuous cycle that will help you to manifest a great future for yourself. Here are some common questions about using the Hooponopono technique effectively and the answers to some of them. How often should I repeat these phrases? You can say these phrases as often as you want, but to gain the most results, you need to master 2 periods of time in your everyday life. The first few minutes when you get up and the last few minutes before going to bed. Practice Hooponopono technique during these 2 times without fail. Should I speak these phrases out loud? Not necessary. You can just think these phrases. Can I use Hooponopono technique to manifest for others? Wishing good for others is a great trait. It is common for us to want a better future for our children or our parents. How about getting my parents to start feeling more positive about life? The truth is, you can only use that power of manifestation on others if they desire exactly the same thing as you. So make sure that they are aligned in what you want to manifest for them, and it will come to life. If you need more clarifications on the Hooponopono technique, please drop a comment and we can respond to you. If our mission of propelling your growth resonates with you, please subscribe to Life Unblocked, where we try to inspire you one video at a time. Thank you for watching.